So I'm Sonia and I'm part of the marine guiding team here for Marine Dynamics, and I at the moment work on the Marine Big Five and whale watching trips. And I pretty much got involved with Marine Dynamics about 6-7 years ago with a lot of curiosity to marine life. And now, all these years later, we're pretty much still involved quite a bit, and curiosity and excitement just sparks every single day for what we still do here. So our population of Cape fur seals is located on Giza Rock, right where the famous Shark Alley is, with a current estimate of about 40 to 60,000. They are pretty much resident seals. Cape fur seals do travel quite far distances, so up to 220 kilometers away from their colony to find some prey. And also the big bulls, these are the only ones that are not residents. So most of the year they spend their time out at sea and only come back for mating season, which is sometime between October and the end of December. Breeding season starts, as said, around October till the end of December. So the big bulls then head out, but during that time, the island is the fullest you will ever see it. So there is quite a massive amount of bulls coming around, and then they do have a harem of about up to 20 females around them they trying to mate with. So even though fur seals do look very cute, they are very feisty at the same time, especially the big bulls. They reach a massive size up to 300 kilograms as well. So they definitely only have themselves in mind. They are defending their space and their females as well. So pretty much they're being taken care of by their moms for about 6 months, definitely. They rely on them fully. They will nonetheless go into the water, so into Shark Alley at about 12 weeks, as they can't swim before that. So that's unfortunately another thing that we have to face, as the seal pups eventually end up in the water sometimes, and it can be fatal to them as well, which is not the nicest thing, but it is nature. As you know, they sit very close to the water. They wait for their mothers, as the mothers have to head out to sea to find prey for themselves. And sometimes they might even stay out at sea for about a week before they can return back to their young ones. Possibly, yes. So sometimes we have noticed that we do have a massive amount of fish in the bay, which is of course beneficial for not just fur seals, but any kind of population we have here. But there is probably some effect of the overfishing in the area, even though we don't see the fisheries as much, but even in deeper waters, they do affect the area that we are in. Gansbaai used to be the white shark capital of the world when the massive great whites were still mingling in the area behind Giza Rock and also in the channel. So they've been waiting for the young Cape fur seal pups to come out to deeper waters for the first time, so they could then predate easily on them, ambush them, and get them. They are booming. So they do not have any natural predators in the area at the moment. So we could actively also see the amount of Cape fur seals in the area. So great whites are not necessarily the biggest threats of the fur seals at the moment. So other threats to them is mainly at the moment just a fishing line, as you said, fisheries as well. But we could definitely see a bit of a change in the population as well. Unfortunately, yes. So seals are considered apex predators. So as any apex predator in the ocean, they have an important role when it comes to the health of the ocean, regulating everything. But of course, fur seals also do predate a lot on the same things other species do. So unfortunately, we have also noticed that they are becoming a bigger threat to the African penguins, as the lack of fish Cape fur seals have also now noticed. We could just go for the stomach content of the African penguins, which of course is a major threat to our already critically endangered penguins. It was first off the curiosity in marine life. So I did not know a bunch about it, and so there was always some excitement there. I loved seeing it. And then when I got involved with marine dynamics, I could tell quite quickly that I cannot not call this my day-to-day. So I then noticed with marine dynamics as well, they make a change. And to be fair, who doesn't want to be part of something that is actively making a change? So that was my first motivation of doing this, participating. And now 7 years later, my excitement is still there, curiosity is still there, and still very much on the same page.